on the markets later, but first we are moving on to our top story, and it's also an exclusive. The second round of consolidation has kicked off in the outsourcing space, and Citi's BPO arm that's been up for sale for a while now may finally get a new owner. More than a dozen suitors have been eyeing its majority stake, and NDTV has learned that Genpact will actually walk away with the deal. Arijit Barman has this exclusive story.
We're going to grab it.
Will Genpact's boss Pramod Bhasin be the last man standing in the race to buy Citigroup's captive BPO? NDTV learns that's most likely. The deal is almost done and a final announcement is due soon. Genpact is likely to pick up around 80% in Citigroup Global Services. With revenues of around 400 million, Citigroup Global Services is valued at over $1 billion. So Genpact will be paying around $750 to $800 million for its majority stake. A consortium of WNS, another BPO, and Warburg Pincus is also in the race as the dark horse. Citi refused to comment to NDTV's written questionnaire, and Genpact's top boss denied these moves, saying, and I quote, "There is absolutely no truth in the news. You cannot expect me to comment on market speculation." A clutch of private equity investors, Apax Partners, 3i and strategic suitors like TCS and IBM were all in the fray. But sources say Genpact bid aggressively to boost valuation before its $600 million IPO at NYSE. The Citi acquisition will also give Genpact more exposure in the banking vertical. Currently, Genpact only has US bank Wachovia as a client.
As you know, that Genpact had done around $600 million in revenues last year, and they're targeting $1 billion by 2008. This acquisition can help them catapult to $1 billion revenue mark before 2008 fiscal year. Second thing, it could be a catalyst for them to go on an IPO in either NYSE or NASDAQ. The concern that they all have as of this point of time is their net margins are less than 10%.
Here in Gurgaon, India's BPO country, captive BPOs, especially in the banking and financial verticals, are big business. From HSBC to Stanchart and even Barclays, all have moved their back office operations here in India. It's high growth area too. Around 60% of revenues of India's $8 billion BPO industry comes from these verticals, which is why sources say Citi also did not want to sell out entirely from its BPO. But third-party operations are much cheaper and cost-effective by around 40% when compared to captive units, which is why after WNS and GE Genpact, Citi too is under pressure to compete with the much more cost-effective third-party units. After selling its captive unit, will Citigroup continue to give business to the BPO? At least in the short term, it is likely to do so, making the BPO an attractive bet. But in the last minute, if valuation expectations go sky high, sources say all the potential bidders may gang up and force for a rebid to get the price down. In New Delhi, Arijit Barman for NDTV.